After posting my last video, I had a lot of questions about how I store my batting. So in this video, I'm going to tell you more about that, where I got the products, and how you can do it yourself if you're interested. Now, storing my batting this way is a double win. First and foremost, I don't have a lot of room in my sewing room, so I want to squeeze every inch I can. So moving it above the door still makes it where I can access it when I need it, but it doesn't take up any extra space in this room. It also helps keep this nice and clean because life happens in this room. We have kids in here, I have dogs in here. I need to make it as clean and preserved as best as possible. And this is my system of getting that done. Now, what I did is I bought 2 racks off of Amazon that were meant for a clothing. So they're a heavy duty clothing shelving racks. I also lucked out because the frame of the door lines up where I needed it to have a stud because this batting weighs approximately 20 pounds. So you need to make sure it's really secure so you're comfortable going through it back and forth. I don't have to worry about this falling on me or anybody else. Now, I will say the system works great if you have help. So if I lived alone, I probably wouldn't be able to do this. I don't know, where there's a will, there's a way. But it's quite difficult whenever I'm swapping them out because it is roughly 20 pounds. But not only is it 20 pounds, it's 20 pounds and awkward and trying to maneuver it. So it is a good system when you have help. But the other thing is you want to make sure that you have a strong rod to hold it in place. Now, I lucked out. My dad got me a steel rod. So again, I know it's really secure and that rod holding it in there isn't going anywhere. Lastly, I also got weight clamps and I put them on the end. This way, in case anything happens when it's shifting, I know that's not going to fall off the rack. So that's my way of making sure to keep this as safe as possible, even though it's in such a high spot. So I love it. It really has saved the day for many, many ways. But that is what I use. I'll make sure to include links in here as far as the products that I've used. But I hope that helps.